Hey, what's up, dudes? This is Priest giving you another audio commentary. This audio's been copyrighted 2009 by WCReplays.com, so don't go stealing it. Today we're going over Human vs Undead matchup on Turnistan. It is from an ICL match. No, it's from an Ice League match, and it is versus FNL from. It's me versus Papoose. Don't really know too much about the player. I don't know. I think he might be European, so that's why I don't know too much about him. But it's not that bad a game. I've had some people messaging me. Haven't gotten a lot of PMs lately because obviously I haven't had an audio post on the website for a while, just because I've been busy doing other things. I've been playing Halo a little bit more, and I have been getting some more MSN ads though. If people tell me, what they should do on like human-based maps. Like, I've been hearing a lot of stuff about, like, human players losing on human maps when they shouldn't. And I'm here to tell you right now, everyone that plays human that watches my audios, I think that on every map, I don't think it's an auto win for certain races. And, well, in my opinion, my own experiences, I think it's probably the hardest matchup for me is versus an orc on no wood. That's the hardest matchup, I think, in the game for a human player. Yeah, I know Undead on Total Rock is hard, but I see a lot more people win on that map, and I win a lot more on that map. When I verse an orc on no wood, it's just makes me want to stick up my ass and go cry to my mom. So this is one of those matchups, I think, for Undead that have the most problem, just because there's so many expansions on the map, and it's like a small map, so militia can fight for a while without being, turned back into peasants. And just the way the map is designed for getting a second expansion, it's pretty good for human players. And when I tell people to get a second expansion, like, pretty much right when they stop defending their main, like their first expansion, people go like, why? Like, why do you need a third expansion? I mean, why do you need like a second expansion, aka a third base? And they don't know. Like, I don't understand how they don't know why. I mean, when you put up your first expansion, you need more gold to support all the resources that you used in the beginning. And with ivory towers, and if you defend the push of your main, let's just say, like, if you have a fight at your first expansion and he TPs, like once he TPs, and it's already that middle of the game where players are going to either go all in on you, which they probably already did, which is why I'm saying, if you defend an expansion push, then you should probably expo again, because there's two things probably gonna happen. One, he's probably gonna TP, grab all his ghouls. This is for Human vs Undead. Grab all his ghouls, maybe buy like a mercenary, like creep the merc camp. Well, in this situation, on this game, he would probably creep the merc camp, get 2 mercs, and then push with maybe the 2 destroyers that he had after he pushes you. He's going to do that, or he's going to put up a counter expansion. And, like, he has a lot of units because, he's tier 3 and he's probably pushing you. Or he's almost tier 3 and he has all these fiends and, like, really strong heroes. So, you can either put up a second expansion or harass his expansion and try to make him not get one up. I think, like, on Twisted Meadows and some other maps, it's better just to go, like, when you expand, just, like, go to his base and, like, make him stay in his base while teching and getting, like, gyros and shit. And certain maps it's good for, just for staying with second expansion for a while and not getting another one. But on this map, especially on Melting Valley and especially on Turnistan, I think it's a lot better. Once you defend a push from your first expansion, you just go straight and get a second expansion instantly with like 3 ivory towers and shit, and you will see it in this game. So this is for the human players that have problems on maps that are designed for human, and hope you like it. So, alright, replay, pause, 15-second mark, 1x speed. Okay, unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. So right off the bat, normally on my build on this map, I tend to build my altar on the up level because it's just easier to get your hero out to go creep, because you're pretty much always gonna creep like the top creeps on this map. Doesn't matter what position. Well, I mean, if you spawn on the bottom right side, then you're gonna build your altar under your town hall instead of on top, just so you get closer. But this game, I didn't do it for some reason. When I go MK versus Orc though, I build my base like this. I just think it's better for defending, because my barracks is out a little further, and my altar is like more safer, I think, which is good. Because orcs always raid your fucking altar and kill it. You can't do anything about it. So when you send your scout, you're pretty much looking for a few things. You're looking if he's getting a second ziggurat. If he's not getting a second ziggurat, then he's either like going just like straight ghouls, teching quick, then get a late graveyard and late fiends, or he's either going to well, pretty much when you get to his base with your scout, you'll see if he's getting a graveyard or not. Obviously, if he gets a graveyard, he's not gonna have enough gold for a second ziggurat. So, like, if you scout him right here and you see nothing, like right there, you see nothing, and you don't see a second ziggurat. Like, I honestly didn't even need to see that graveyard right there because I don't see a second zig. So, right, that tells me right there that he's doing Ted Fiend, which means he just gets 3 or 4 goals. He techs. Then after he techs, he gets second zig, and then when second zig is done, he gets his fiend. At least I think that's how it goes. Pretty sure that's how it goes. I did get my hero stuck a little bit from the creep. That's like I said, that's why it's sort of better. This is sort of weird for him. He sends a ghoul to like harass my peasants. Like when you're doing Ted Fiends, that's really a good idea. Like he should be teching right now. Maybe like 15, 20 seconds ago, he should have been teching. And his tech's late because he's getting another ghoul, and he had wood a little bit late too because he has that ghoul in my base. And pretty much all the time when you're versing undead, you want to get an arcane tower. There's not really a point, like there's not really a map or position to where you should say like, oh, I'm not getting an arcane tower. Like if someone, like the only time I think you shouldn't get an arcane tower is when he does like late fiends. Well, like late hero, late fiends. And what you do right there, you should still build your scout tower, because this is what Sky does all the time too. He just builds a scout. Like I think Sky does it versus like a lot of matchups. I think like every matchup but one, Sky always builds a scout tower, and he pretty much just sees what his opponent's doing. If his opponent is playing like a playstyle to where he's going to be harassed and he's going to lose peasants, then he'll just upgrade the arcane tower before he attacks. And if his player is doing sort of like a creep strat and he's going to harass mid game, then he'll just tech and then research the arcane tower. So, and yes, you should always hotkey your arcane tower. My hotkey for arcane tower is 0. So I've said in my other audios. So the reason why, like I know he's getting fiends, and the reason why I'm going to this top right gold mine. I think it's sort of better because like you're pretty much always gonna get level 3 depending on like, it doesn't really matter. Like you might get it a little bit quicker doing like your main gold mine or like the creep merc on the left side and the bottom left gold mine on the left side. It'll get you level 3 a little bit slower, but that's not why people really do it. People do it to get level 3 and they do it to get mercs, but when they're doing late fiends, I don't think it's that necessary to get mercenaries. If they're staying tier 2 and they're fucking like, you know, massing the fuck out of fiends, staying tier 2 and just getting a stat tier 2, then just massing fiends, getting pots on the heroes, then you might want to creep a merc camp against some mercs, because like straight up footmen aren't going to do anything when he has a death knight with the skeleton rod, a lich with the skeleton rod, and yeah, you're pretty much going to lose everything. And also you want to do Ted Fiends, you want to get defend research a lot quicker. I'm not sure if I get it this game. I normally, like, right after, like, my 4th foot, I'll get defend, even before I have, like, my arcane tower up at my expo. So, pretty much getting level 3, like, you know, you creep your lab, you creep your green next to the lab, then you go to the gold mine. You can even do it to the other gold mine, because you do get level 3 almost the same way. You just don't have to go to the merc camp every time on this map. It is good, I'm not saying it's bad, but, you know, trying to change it up a little bit. Can't do the same thing every game. So yeah, I'm pretty much level 3 because I killed some skeletons. I think you get level 3 anyway for creeping the gold mine and then creeping the green knight under it, you get level 3. And if you don't, you're probably like 10 experience away. I don't really remember.